Hello, and we're back with the AGS Startup Pitch series, where over 100 startups will be selected to showcase their products and initiatives in the UAE Dubai this coming March. And with me is Enam Chowdhury from Singapore. He is the co-founder and CEO of EkkBaz. So thank you so much for joining me, Enam. And to start off, give us an overview about EkkBaz.
Thank you for having me here. So at EkkBaz, we are empowering mom and pop shops using Web3 technologies to collaborate with their brands and suppliers. At the core of EkkBaz, we provide financing support. We also help to digitize the whole end-to-end supply chain with our own warehouse and logistic capabilities.
All right, and what difference can this make to the industry?
So currently, if you understand the B2B FMCG industry, pretty much is still quite archaic. It's very manual, and trading is pretty much like pen and paper based. So especially during COVID, we have realized that the supply chain is broken. A lot of these mom and pop shops, they are not getting their products on time, and they are unable to also procure and sell the products. And we are all aware the prices of foods and commodities has been rising pretty insanely, right? And partly due to inflation as well. Now what at EkkBaz we are doing is that we are helping to address some of these critical points pertaining to the food industry. Now, with our solution, we are empowering mom and pop shops to digitize their backend operation so that more easily they can collaborate and find their suppliers and also procure those products. And we are using Web3 technologies because with blockchain, we are also empowering the various stakeholders in this whole supply chain. So be it like brands or like the manufacturers and the distributors, and subsequently the last mile, the mom and pop shops, right? They are all connected to this distributed network.
All right, and what makes EkkBaz different to everyone else in the market?
Yeah, so I think until now, we have seen like some of the really large companies, be it like Salesforce, Microsoft, or even the likes of SAP, SAP, they have built centralized solutions, which tend to be utilized by mainly the likes of Unilever, Nestle, P&G, all these large corporations. But there aren't any suitable solution out there that are purely focusing on these millions of small business owners across the world. They are still pretty much deprived and pretty much unbanked. They don't really get any financial support and other resources that kind of help them to grow their businesses. Now, this is where a solution like ours is very, very important, right? Essentially, at the end of the day, we are helping them to create a digital profile on a decentralized blockchain that kind of accessible by all the various stakeholders. And that kind of helps them to elevate and become more bank and be supported by all the other FSIs in the industry, which currently they are all being neglected for.
Yes, that's really amazing. And how about your future goals? Where would you like to be in 2 years' time?
Oh yes, so currently we are focusing primarily in certain countries. Bangladesh is one of our anchor market, and Singapore is also where we are currently focusing on. So these two are the market that we are currently kind of like piloting our service. So gradually we are looking to bring this service to more countries. So we have in our pipeline to bring this service to Indonesia and Thailand next. And hopefully from there, as we get more mature, we want to bring it to more communities across all over the world.
I love it. And how about you? Tell us something about yourself that not many people know about you.
Okay. For me, I'm a techie at heart. Okay, so I like technology. Before I was working in the corporate world, so I left my corporate job, and I think one of the cool thing I realized is how technology can really empower the stakeholders who are kind of like neglected, and how blockchain is really core to that empowerment. I think we have seen a lot of work that guys like Facebook or all these centralized systems can do to how bring out a lot of people out of their poverty, where these platforms are being used by some of these communities to earn money and be more sustainable. Whereas I think those are the Web 2.0 capabilities. As we go towards the future, I think Web 3.0 can really be the next area where a lot of these companies can really leapfrog compared to what was possible previously.
That's very brilliant of you, Enam. Well, best of luck for EkkBaz. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, and I look forward to meeting you in Dubai.
Sure, sure. Thank you for having me. Okay, I'm looking forward as well.